Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Pitbulls Are the New Police. That's right. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. Also, please make sure to tell all your friends about our channel. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Now, let's get started. Something catastrophic is happening in a lot of cities across the country. Those cities that have defunded their police departments are now finding out that it's almost impossible for them to find and hire new police officers. Why is that? It's because the word has gotten out. If you work as a cop for their city, they will try and destroy you every chance they get. If not, then the city won't protect you from any lawsuits that are filed against you. What does that mean for existing police still working in those cities? It means that fewer officers will come to help them or back them up in an emergency. Imagine what that feels like. Imagine you're going into a super high risk, life-threatening situation, a 911 call where you know everybody's just insane at the other end, and you call for backup and they don't come. Think about what that feels like. Now, in some cities, it means that if you have 2 or 3, 4 911 calls coming in, and 2 of them are very serious or dangerous and life-threatening, and 2 of them are very low risk, then the police will go to the low risk calls. Why? Because it means less danger for them and less chances of them getting sued or fired. Very, very human response. Who wouldn't do that if they knew their employer and their politicians were not going to back them up, and they'll do their best to have them fired? So if you're a citizen in one of those cities and you call 911 and nobody comes to help, what do? You do what millions of people are doing all across the country. You buy a pit bull. Pit bulls are the new police. Remember that. I'll say it again. Pit bulls are the new police. A pit bull will protect you and your family when you really need that help. Here's the interesting thing. Criminals will now openly commit crimes in front of or near police officers sitting in their cars without any concern that they will try and stop them, because they know they won't in many cities, many defunded cities. But guess what they won't do? They won't break into your house or try to rob you in front of a pit bull, because they know what happens next. The pit bull will start ripping off large chunks of flesh from their arms, their legs, and sometimes even their throats. And if you've ever seen that happen in real life, then let me tell you, it's not pretty, and it's not like it is in the movies. I once saw 2 pit bulls go at it with each other, and I'm telling you, it was like watching 2 incredibly fast, demonic lions trying to kill each other. They were moving so quickly that there's no way a human being could stop a pit bull attack like that. They're just too violent, too fast. Now, when I say fast, I don't mean fast the way you think fast means when it comes to animal behavior. I'm talking about animals moving so quickly that it looks like a blur, literally a blur. You watch it happen live and you can't believe how fast it is. Their primary focus is to try and tear out the throat of the other animal as fast as they can. And the animals that I saw attacking each other, the pit bulls, they were moving so quickly that at times you couldn't tell which pit bull was which pit bull. Optically, visually, it became that much of a blur. It was unbelievable. Now, I used to read stories about pit bulls attacking adults or children in the paper, and I would always think that, why can't the adults fight off the dog? Then one day I saw an attack in real life, and I realized why. The attack is just too violent and too fast. Without a gun, you don't have a chance. These animals move so quickly that even if you have a bat and you swing at the animal's head, the animal will be 3 moves ahead of you, and your bat will probably strike them in the tail by the time it lands. That's how insanely fast they are. And sometimes, even if you shoot them, they will still tear shreds off of your body before they die. So, how have pit bulls become the new police? Well, let me tell you, nobody is defunding pit bulls. No one is suing pit bulls. No one is claiming that pit bulls commit hate crimes. Why is that? Because in the vast majority of cases, criminals know that if they're doing something illegal or bad or trying to hurt someone and they get attacked by their pit bull, it's usually because they deserved it. And quite frankly, from what I've seen, I think most criminals would rather get shot by a police officer than attacked by a pit bull. I've seen this countless times on a reality TV show called Cops back in the day. Whenever the cops would threaten to shoot a fleeing criminal, they usually just keep running. But if you have a criminal hiding somewhere and the police threaten to send in the dogs, the criminal almost always surrenders quickly and runs out into the open with their arms up because they know what's coming. The dog will be sent in and it will start ripping the criminals apart. People in poor neighborhoods have learned this lesson the hard way. They know that the defunded police will be too busy or overwhelmed with too many other calls and may not come to their assistance for hours. Sometimes they can't come at all. So they buy pit bulls to protect them and their families. That's why if you go into some high poverty neighborhoods, you'll see house after house with huge dogs in their yards. You know who else loves pit bulls? It's the police. They love having their dog protect their home and their family while they're working all day long. That should tell you something. Thank you for watching. I want to tell you that we're going to have more great celebrity interviews and more breaking news stories coming up in the future. So we encourage you to subscribe to our channel and click on that notification bell and make sure to tell all your friends about our channel. Thank you and see you soon. Bye-bye.